Hey folks, it's time to answer Sequoiaflame's thread. Um, these threads. Oh boy, fun. This one's interesting. Let's get right to it. How intimate do you get with your records? Well, I guess I'm just happy to say that the most important thing that I do with my records is listen to them. I am quite visual, I love looking at them. I do like, handling the records, this I smelling them. Hmm, if the odor catches my notice, then yeah. But is it part of my ritual? No, it's not. I think that's the most honest thing I can say is I'm quite visual with records. I love good graphics, and I like nice thick covers and stuff. So I like to handle them. Okay. How do you feel about surface noise? I hope I'm not too boring here. I'm just going to try to really honestly answer these questions. Well, that's one of the things that I like about digital and about CDs and digital copies is that when you really want to hear something and it's quiet and the pressing is compromised, you have the digital copy. So surface noise is something that I have a love-hate relationship with. Again, going all the way back to the late 50s, early 60s as a child, I can remember fantasizing about what would it be like to be able to hear this music uninterrupted by the pops and crackles. And I remember how cool I thought tape was when I could finally afford a little tape recorder and cassette machines, although there was tape hiss, but still it was unadulterated sound. So as much as I love records, I like the option of being able to hear the music purely on a digital format. I like going back and forth because again there is a warmth and there is something about the needle dragging through the analog groove that enhances the sound process. I hear it and feel it. So I like both. So that's where I'm at about surface noise. Number three, do you have a favorite color for vinyl? Well, obviously I love black vinyl. I love records. But when it comes to color, my favorite color is orange. And so, yeah, I like orange vinyl records. And I pulled up one. And the one I pulled up is by Creaming Jesus. They do a really neat punk version of the Cure's song A Forest. And I love the color of this vinyl. That's my favorite color there, pretty much, is orange. A little lighter than pumpkin. I mean, pumpkin orange is cool, but yellow orange, to be very specific, is what I really like. I've only got a few records on that color. I also like banana yellow, not see-through yellow, but banana yellow. I like that for a color. Number four, how do you drop the needle? Yeah, I like to physically put the needle on the record. And like you, Sequoiaflame, when I'm taking it off, I use the lever. Uh, when I've owned a lot of different turntables over the year, and I've owned nice turntables where when you drop the lever, yeah, it has a nice slow drop on the record. Though that's nice when that happens. But I really have always enjoyed putting the needle on the record, searching for tracks. Although I know that puts pops on records when you drop the needle right on the track you want to hear. But it's just one of the rituals I've always loved is putting the needle on the record. Okay. Number five, how do you prefer your vinyl thin or fat? Definitely like the fat vinyl. Definitely like the 180 gram, 200 gram pressings. I remember when RCA came out with the Dynaflex pressings in the 70s. I thought that was so bogus. I remember when I'd buy records or sometimes get promos that were so thin that if you actually held it, the record would not, it would bend. And I thought that was so suspect. So I like fat vinyl. And number six, the hypothetical question: pick a record or records that if it was magically transformed into a person you would have sex with. I've been trying to get my head around this question. I I'm not a real active person when it comes to sex, and so I don't indulge a lot of thoughts when it comes to sex, and so I really don't know how to answer this question. It's kind of funny. I just had a show Friday night, and I must be an anomaly because my band In Dreama, we're apparently doing something right. Our shows we don't do very many shows so far. We've only done, like, this was our fourth show. Every show is really well attended. Every show, the response is stronger. I thought our set was Friday night was a mess. I thought it was too loud. The audience went nuts, and consequently, I had these women. Uh, not joking. It was like I needed. It's like I was peeling them off of me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I find it rather interesting because I'm not a dog. You know, in other words, I'm not the sort of guy that takes advantage of this. And just because the girls want to give me sex, I take it. Matter of fact, I'm the opposite. It's been a long time since I've done groupie sex because it's so shitty. It's horrible. I don't know about you people, but for me, my experience as a musician and just taking sex because I can get it has been bad. I guess I'll say it. I have a conscience. Um, I can't just think with my private parts. So I don't have an answer for number six. I really don't. And I just want to say, in a very teasing, fun way, David and Mr. Sequoiaflame, you're nasty. How many more babies you and your wife gonna have? I'm just messing with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, I enjoyed the thread. I enjoy you, David, Mr. Sequoiaflame, quite a bit. As Nathan said in his response to your video, I love your laugh, man. It's a very joyous, full of life laugh. Love to hear you laugh. And I love your records, man. You got good taste. Okay, that's my response.